Let's get in here. Let's break through this butter, this layer, and get to this goodness underneath. Look at that. Oh yes, please. Now that is really high quality right there. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, chicken liver pâté. Easy recipe. Delicious. Serve it up on toast. Anything like that. On crackers. Oh, fantastic. It's easy to make actually. Very easy to make. Stores in the fridge up to 3 to 5 days, and you can freeze it up to 3 months. Right. First job then. So everybody shows you, oh, I'm using cleaned up prepared liver, but that's no good to anybody else that has no idea. A liver, chicken liver, has the conjunctive tissue joining it together. It's better to use a pair of scissors. Now, easy way to do this is just cut. That one there, look, you've only got a tiny amount on there, so we can just trim that off. Always use a pair of scissors. Don't be messing with a knife, it's too fiddly. So that leaves all this conjunctive tissue in here. Now you can really go to town and trim it all around, or you can just cut the middle out. That is entirely up to you, but we don't want that there. We don't want any of that there. None of it. So with a pair of scissors, look, and these are quite slippy actually, so make sure you be careful with the scissors. We don't want that conjunctive tissue there. So you can either chuck it all out, or you can be really careful and trim round it all. It depends how much time you've got, to be honest. There you go, look. And that we don't want. So there you are. That's quite straightforward. So there's our livers. I've already done these, look, as you can see. Let's crack on. So we want an onion. Straightforward onion. And we've got a little bit of garlic. Okay. Onion, we are going to dice fine. Dice your onion any which way that you're comfortable with dicing. It's up to you. No drama. In your bowl. Garlic, straightforward, mash. Little. Now you don't have to go absolutely crazy with this. It's all going to be liquidized. So as long as you can cook it, cook the rawness out, and they're not big chunks, you have cracked it. So we'll just give that a little squashing down there, a little mashing. There you go. Okay, take yourself a pan, and we want some butter in that pan, and we want a flame on. Now we're making a pâté. A pâté is quite rich, that's why we're using butter. Unsalted butter, because so we can salt and pepper it. Give it a little melting in there. And then we're chucking in our onion and garlic, and we'll be sauteing it down to lose the rawness. In there with our garlic and onion, start to give it a little bit of a sauteing in that butter mixture. Quite a lot of butter in here for this one, because we're going to chuck the liver in and cook it in there as well. I'm going to salt and pepper this now. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now don't rush anything here, you know, your onions sauteed down will take up to about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. You don't have to do them on a high flame, but we're going to turn the flame up a little bit to cook the liver. So the flame's only like that low. Getting a nice little bit of a tinge on there. Right, we're going in there with our liver. Turn up your flame, start to cook your liver. Now if you can get a little bit of browning on your liver, that's okay, but don't cook it too much so it goes tough. A little bit of colour, still got to be pink inside. Okay, we need to be going in there with a couple of tablespoons of brandy. Now you can chuck it all in one go if you want, and you can flambe your pan, or you could leave it in to just cook off itself. That's the safest way. You see inside there, look, it's still pink inside there. That is virtually done. Okay, that's done for me. Flame off, and we are going to blend that with a little bit of a spice mix and some cream. There you go, job done. Let's get a blender. Okay, I have one of these blendy things here, look, with all these blades in. So let's transfer our liver mixture to there. So we've got all our onions in there as well. We're going to go in there with some butter, and then we'll put a little bit more butter in a minute. Now, optional ingredient which I am adding to this is allspice. We can't get the spoon in, so we're going to go like that. And we're going to put on the lid, and then we're going to zap it. Then we're going to add some more butter, and then we're going to chuck in some cream. I want a couple of tablespoons of cream in there. So back on and off we go. Look at that. Okay, so it's super simple. What to do now is to store it. We're just going to put it in a container. Now put it in any container that you have. Okay, so we got a little container here. Now I didn't use thyme in my cooking. I'm going to put thyme in here, stir it all through and put it in there. Now, the thing is with thyme can be quite strong. So you have to use the thyme leaves very sparingly. Okay, now I can tell you now that this thyme is shocking. Look at how small it is. So it's going to be perfect for this. So we want to take off some leaves. There's hardly anything there. Boom, in there. Let's have it all stirred through. It just boosts up that little bit of a flavour inside there, you know, a little bit of that freshness of those fresh herbs. Like I say, this step is completely optional. You don't have to do this. And be careful, don't overpower it with too much thyme. Okay, our tub. Little smoothie out in there. Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. A little tap tap. That sorted it out. Right, traditionally what we're going to do is melt some butter and put some butter over there. If you don't have butter, you don't want to use butter, cling wrap. Just put cling wrap on and it will be fine. And you can store it in the fridge up to 5 days. But we're going to put butter on. We're going to melt some butter and put some butter over the top and then put it in the fridge. Because you know, when it comes around to serving it up, it's nice to take some of that butter as well. And what we'll do is we'll put a few thyme leaves in the butter. So there we have it, over the top with some melted butter. And a few sprinklings of fresh thyme. Okay, we let that cool a little minute, and then that goes in the fridge to set up. Set up for about 4 hours, and then we're going to give it a taste test on some crusty toast. Okay, there's our liver patty. Let's get in here. Let's break through this butter, this layer, and get to this goodness underneath. Look at that. Oh yes, please. Oh, quality, quality. Oh, get it on here. Now that is really high quality right there. Let's get it on. Oh, look at that. See, just look at that. Come on. Come on, we're in. We're in on this. That is absolutely off the charts. That little secret ingredient of allspice takes this over the top. Everybody else wants to put thyme in. The allspice, wow. That is absolutely fantastic. That is chicken liver pâté made at another level. This is high class. Forget the thyme, put the thyme on the top like we did. Don't put the thyme in with the cooking. Use the allspice. Another level, I guarantee. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Don't forget, share. Tell everybody about this chicken liver pâté. It is definitely one to beat.